Welcome back to Mets Dynasty. Getting ready to play game 161. We have clinched the division. Last 10 were 6-4. Phillies, last 10 they're 2-8, and they're now 10 games behind us. Playing game 2 of a 3-game set against the Phillies at home.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the New York Mets. All right, Sing, it's been pretty remarkable to see what this lineup has been able to do lately. They're putting on a clinic at the plate.
No doubt, Boog. Impressive performances 1 through 9. Unlike opposing pitchers, I'm looking forward to seeing another show today.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And pitching in this game, Michael Lopez. Ready to go now. And digging in for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. High fly ball out towards left center. Wood. And there's one away. And time now for the Phillies lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Will Brennan. On the ground. The flip to the pitcher covering. And there are 2 down. Bryce Harper getting ready to hit. That one ripped. And that gets down in the corner. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
Ball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Gets it to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Phillies strand 1. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Back here at Citi Field. Getting the nod in this one, Ryan Nelson. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. This one could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Sager's one of our September call-ups.
So up next for New York, Jake McCarthy. On the ground, right side. Harper. He'll do it himself. One gone, bottom half of the first. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. It features a great veteran presence, Pete Alonso.
Well, he's just been a consistent and dominant power threat throughout his career.
Hard hit left side. Turner with the throw to first. And the first run of the game comes across. Here's Juan Soto.
If this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And that's down, a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. So now here's the DH, Gregorio Delgado. Hit hard on the ground to short. They take the force out, inning over. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Mets 1 and the Phillies nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Bryan Woo.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy.
Will Brennan now at the plate. Got him. And 1 gone. And that's ball 4.
Take the base.
Struck him out looking.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there.
There's Ryan McMahon now.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Turner now. Swing and a ground ball out to short. They get the force. That's out number 3. So they strand a pair. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 1 and the Phillies nothing. Here's the center fielder, Justin Crawford. To third. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. Here's the throw into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Here's a high chopper. Toss to Alonso. First out in the top of the 8th. Up steps Trey Turner in a pivotal spot. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. And that's down. A base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single. Tie game here in the 8th. That misses the zone. 2-1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Lindor. Off balance feed. There's 1. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even at 1 apiece. That one out to right. Brennan should have this one. And there's 1 away. And next for the Mets, Mark Vientos. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with 1 swing. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Juan Soto. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Go-ahead run holds up at third as the ball comes back in. Second and third after the double. With the go-ahead run at third, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 2 on, 2 outs. Helpful. Squirts away a little bit. Runners hold tight, but it's a full count now. Pete Alonso, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. To the right side. In plenty of time to first. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. 2 left on. Through 8 full. All tied 1-1. The left-hander on now, Tanner Banks.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season.
And now the first baseman, Pete Alonso. This to third. Zips it to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the winning run is aboard. Mets going with a pinch hitter, Jason Puckett.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
On the ground, could be 2. Turner tossed to second, over to first, but it's offline. Here's the Mets leadoff man, David Sager. Trying to send this to extra innings. 3. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. Mets strand 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Johan Rojas into the game as a defensive sub now, and he'll take over in center. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Andrew Wentz. And that one is lifted in the air. Brennan sizes this one up. Makes the catch for the out. So up next for New York, James Wood. This guy's got good power. With 1 swing, he can win it for him. Oh, and this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. That one's got to feel good. And the Mets walk it off in the 11th.
to extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all headed home.
And your final score here today, 2-1. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
What a win. Walk-off in the 11th. James Wood, 2 for 5, home run and a ribby. And the win goes to Evan Phillips. Inning in the 3rd. Struck out the side. Phillies, 1 run, 4 hits. Walked 4 times. Struck out 10 times. 2 extra base hits. Doubles by Harper and Crawford. Stolen base by Brennan. And Andrew Wantz took the loss. 1 earned and a 3rd. For the Mets, 2 runs, 10 hits. Walked 1 time. Struck out 8 times. David Zager, 1 for 5 and a run. McCarthy, 1 for 5. Yanko's 1 for 5 and a riddy. Soto, 2 for 5. James Wood, 2 for 5, 1 and 1. Francisco Lindor, 2 for 4. And Austin Wells, 1 for 3. 3 extra base hits. Doubles by Soto and Zager. Home run by James Wood. Stolen base by McCarthy. Excellent outing for the entire staff. Bryan Woo, 4 innings, 1 earned, 2 hits, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have a really good one.